Is this on?
You want Jey Uso to be the new Intercontinental Champion? Then let me hear you say yeet!
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano.
What's going on?
What's up?
That long road to WrestleMania. I guess we'll start by talking about the kickoff thing. Is this how they're gonna show us what's gonna happen in WrestleMania from now on? Is this what they're gonna do?
I guess so.
They're gonna have a press conference. You know, forget about the 5 hours of programming they have every week. 7 if you include NXT. Mm-hmm. But forget about all of that. Or is it 2 hours or 1 hour?
2 hours.
It is, NXT, yeah. So, like, forget about all that. Let's have a press conference that we air, kind of in the afternoon? Or was
it was like at 6 p.m.
5 or 6?
It was 6 p.m., our time.
On a Thursday.
I guess th're just going to go to wherever the Super Bowl is every year and, have a big press conference there.
I don't know what the hell, why they did it all like that and why they had to swerve us, right? Yeah. We kind of thought this would happen, right? When we were talking, we're like, there's no fucking way they do this. No. They just can't.
Right.
They literally can't do what they're doing, so they need to make a change. And I'm not, you can't just have Cody win the Rumble, faces Roman, loses. Cody win the Rumble, faces Roman, wins. You can't do that. You have to add another element, another layer. He's got to beat The Rock and Roman Reigns.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't mean literally beat them. But yeah, I think The Rock is going to be a part of this match. Now, they might do the dumb thing and have The Rock swerve at the very end and take out Solo so that
probably
Cody wins and he stands tall with Cody because he's The Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they'd
just
have
to get cheers again because he doesn't want to be booed.
But they can't do it without somewhat building that into the story leading up. He can't be pro-Roman the entire time like Tyson.
Yeah.
He's DX the entire time. They're just out of nowhere does the 1, 2, 3 for Austin. What? Wait, what? You never showed any kind of issues happening in DX. He was happy the whole time.
Yeah.
DX fits his personality more than Austin's. He pushed Austin. Austin pushed him back.
Yeah. We recapped the kickoff completely on the AEW podcast, and there was they could do little hints where Roman Reigns says, The Rock was the greatest of all time. Now I'm the greatest of all time, and Rock kind of gives him a side eye. Yeah. Stuff like that, right? You could do. I mean, the good thing is no one really knows what's going to happen. I guess that's the good part about this.
Right.
But everything that has happened makes no sense. If you want to just mention the WrestleMania kickoff, on its own, it was a success and it was good. But when you have what happened on SmackDown the week prior, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
Cody literally tells Roman, I'm not fighting you at WrestleMania. This guy is. And then 6 days later, Cody comes out. He's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Hey, Rock, what the fuck, man?
This is bullshit.
Yeah, you fucked me. And the Rock's
like,
fuck? You fucking, you did all this.
Yeah,
what do you,
this was,
so.
No one ever said you
storyline,
didn't have the power. You know what I mean? He should have come out and said, you tricked me. Hey.
He got The Undertaker to mind control me.
What did he whisper to him after Cody was leaving?
Suck my dick.
No, hey, remember, I'm paying you $20 billion to let me fight Roman at WrestleMania.
Right.
Don't forget that shit.
I'm giving you 10 million of my 30 million stocks.
Yeah. Or he continues his mind control.
Right.
You are under my control.
Yeah.
Yes, Rock. You're right.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any fucking sense. And they'll probably never explain it either.
No.
Just going to go, yeah, that all works for us.
People, some fans put out possible scenarios for Cody's promo on Raw of an explanation, but cut to Cody's promo on Raw and he gave none.
No. He just goes, hey, Rock, I'm slapping you back.
Yeah. Or you kiss me, I'm going to kiss you. What? I don't know. It's Cody's weak, man. I don't know what to tell you, but.
And Seth's going to help him?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have his own title to worry about?
Nah, come on.
I mean, if Rhea,
is that even important in the end?
You think Rhea and Becky are night one, or that's not big enough?
I think it's big enough, but there's a chance, there's a lot of speculation that night one's main event will be Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth. Like a tag match. Yeah.
If they fucking do that, that is so stupid to have the same guys involved in both main events. You don't need 2 nights to do that.
You don't need 2 nights, period.
Oh,
but
that's gonna be.
I mean,
so dumb.
they posted a video.
Yeah, you're right, because they're staring at each other in that
promo,
primo, the preview for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it sure seems like it, right?
What's the point though? What's the point of that? So that
Just The Rock could have a match.
So The Rock can pin Cody.
That'd be hilarious.
Seriously, well, they have to lose. They have to lose.
I don't know about that. I guess
Cody
Rock.
Cody has 2 big moments. You take away his whole big moment in the first night for nothing. There's
Maybe
no
it
way.
just ends in a DQ or something.
Oh my god.
Who knows?
I swear to God, if
Again,
Matt
that's
Cardona comes out for that first
Holy
match, I
shit.
still get my $1.
Yeah, you know what? Fine. Jesus. Yeah, you got it, Joe.
All right,
You
thank
got
you.
it.
He
I'm not
said
going to
it.
hit it, but you know what I'm
he
thinking.
said it. All right.
We're all thinking the same button.
Damn it.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna review SmackDown and Raw. But first, we have to thank a few new patrons. Thank you to Harry Jones,
Okay.
Jamie Hutchins,
Good.
Beaner Weenier. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. Leonard Gastelum, and then 2 people who did year subs. Thank you to Bowles and 1010. I don't know what
10 written out, number 10 after it.
Yeah. I don't know what either of those names mean, but thank you so much
10-10.
for your year subs at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. We have weekly recaps of AEW Dynamite. Yes, that horrible fucking show that barely anyone watches anymore.
Yes.
We also have like dozens and dozens of brackets.
Right.
Movie reviews. We did Iron Claw a couple months ago.
Oh, yeah.
We have classic episodes of Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-views, like hundreds and hundreds of bonus podcasts.
Guys, there's a reason people jump in, love it, and stay. We don't lose a lot of Patreons.
No.
And for the low, Angel will never change it price of $5,
You're welcome.
you get it all.
Yeah.
You get all of it.
We're not like Taylor Swift. We're not going to put our fans in the fucking poorhouse,
$6.50 would not $1.50 a month. God, this guy. Over here.
$1.50. You want to make it that cheap? All right, well, all right.
Hey, you got to increase slowly. You know what I mean? Everything else in this world is more expensive.
Patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
Boom.
So yeah, we basically covered the kickoff stuff. I guess the only thing was that afterwards, Rock told Triple H to fix it or he will. So yeah, SmackDown opens with Paul Triple H Levesque. That's his new name. Yeah.
Is kayfabe dead?
I guess so.
What the fuck?
Is that really necessary?
Why?
Like just because he's in charge now, he needs a real name?
Yeah, what is that? Can we call him Paul now?
Yeah.
When they're back, say, Mr. Levesque. Mr. Levesque.
Not Levesque. You don't pronounce the S. It's just Levesque.
Levesque?
Yeah.
Even worse. Yeah, that's so dumb. Just say Triple H. Stop it. This isn't the press conference. You could say at the press conference, which kind of wasn't kayfabe or something. This is, you're on the fucking show. You're on the show about a show. Keep kayfabe alive.
I mean, he's got 5 names now. Paul, Hunter, Hurst, Helmsley, Levesque.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
That's too much.
It's right.
We have to thank Shawn Michaels. He's the one that named him Triple H.
Who?
Shawn Michaels?
Oh, you mean Michael Hickenbottom?
Sure.
Everyone's going back to their names.
Yeah, right. He's the one that he was like,
What I know is Triple H. What the fuck is Hunter Hearst Helmsley? Undertaker.
yeah, he's the one that gave him the nickname.
Nice.
So yeah, waiting for him in the ring, we have Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce.
Oh, let's write those down.
It's been a while since we've had a counter for anything.
I think there's 100. That's my guess. I haven't counted. I think there's 100.
There might be.
So many guys are on both shows too.
Yeah. So Triple H says, we're on the road to WrestleMania, but after last night, that road is on fire. And we have Rocky Sucks chants from the crowd.
Yeah.
Hunter says, some people don't know their role. Certain people tried to assert their authority when they don't have any. I really don't care where you sit. The answers come from one place and one place only. And right now, You're looking at him
That's awesome.
right now.
Is this his way of saying it's finally me
Maybe.
and no one else? That's awesome.
Sure.
That's fucking great.
Not like he hasn't been the authority before, but yeah.
But I know, I mean on the show, but in real life, this is maybe his way of going.
Will you
Vince
ever
is finally gone?
Will you ever really believe that
That Vince is gone.
until he's dead?
He sold the company and then got pushed out. Like he needs to not.
He's not like officially gone though. He still has stock.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you control what's going on. He can't come anywhere near the show.
We thought he was gone last time.
Triple H's boss is no longer Vince. It's not.
I get it, but we thought he was gone last time.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Really?
Yes, of course. He's
And he owns AEW.
Yeah, he does own AEW. He does own AEW. No, you don't understand. Like before they sold it, if they pushed him out, I would be like, yeah, behind the scenes. He sold the company.
Yeah.
They don't own it anymore. So when they pushed him off and said, you can keep your stock, you're off the board, you have no more rights.
Yeah.
Triple H just answers to, what's his face? At TKO. So
Emmanuel or whatever.
yeah. So yeah, I think finally this is his way of saying,
I hope so.
he's gone.
Ronda Rousey says that he still filters his stuff through Bruce Pritchard.
Whatever.
So, and Bruce is still there.
Bruce can be like, fuck off, Vince, you weirdo.
I
Go
need to see
shit
the
on
body
something.
when Vince dies. I'm like, all right, let me see the body. Let me see the penis. I got to make sure
Match it up.
he's dead.
Yeah.
So, it's, let's hope so.
Yep.
Paul announces that it'll be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, even though he already made it official on Twitter the night before. It's funny because that whole press conference, they said they were going to announce the main event for WrestleMania. It ends, and they didn't officially announce it. Then 5 minutes after it ends, Triple H tweets, it's going to be Roman Cody at WrestleMania. This Twitter thing, man.
But I mean, it's not even that important anymore.
No.
I mean, it's not a big, like, who gives a fuck about, there's too many other There's too many other platforms now where it's not enough to be tweeted. I've never gone, I mean, I have accounts on Twitter, but you know me, I don't go on it every day.
Yeah.
I never look at it.
Right. I mean,
Just a waste.
Twitter is where I get my news, but I mean, again, you have a TV show. You have many TV shows.
Yeah, for sure.
So Mr. Levesque says some people won't like that decision, but it doesn't matter if you don't like that decision.
Yeah, and you rolled over quick the other line that he said before that, where he's like, some people need to know their role. You're like, wait, is Triple H getting involved in this motherfucker?
Right.
Hope so.
Yeah, good luck with that. With his fucking pacemaker.
I know.
That was a huge rumor too, and it was like, he's got a pacemaker. So
Does he officially?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he does.
Oh, he said in interviews, he's like, my career's over. I have a pacemaker.
That's it.
Yeah.
Lights out.
So then Nick Aldis says that Seth Rollins' WrestleMania opponent will be determined inside the Elimination Chamber on February 24th in Australia at 3 a.m.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
3 a.m.
you want to just sleep over, or
No, I think it's 5 a.m.
it's 5 a.m. for us, I believe. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's 5 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. for us.
Whatever.
2
Either
a-
way.
2 a.m. for if you're in California, you stay up all night.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's watch the pay-per-view.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I guess we'll watch it sometime in the morning.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
So then Adam Pearce announces 12 names that will compete in qualifying matches for the Chamber match, and they are Randy Orton, Bronson Reed, Kevin Owens, Logan Paul, AJ Styles, The Miz, Bobby Lashley, Ivar, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, Dominic Mysterio, and LA Knight. Yeah.
Looking at some of those names, that doesn't even make sense. There's bigger names out there that, like, you're like, why aren't they in this tournament? And after a few matchups, you're like, wait, why are all the good guys wrestling each other and the bad guys are all wrestling each other?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is Sami Zayn? Why does he have Orton as a first round matchup?
Right. It's
So
fucked up.
stupid.
But no, it's funny because even Adam Pearce, when he was announcing it, like, it's almost as if they're giving away the winner. Because Adam Pearce announced all these people, then finally he goes, and then finally, LA Knight. And the whole crowd.
Yeah.
The first qualifying match starts right now with AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Drew walks out with his CM Punk grave shirt and says, Punk won't get any of the profits, which is pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, and he says he's like, I guess you guys agreed with me.
Yeah.
Because this sure sound like hotcakes.
Right. Drew also calls himself DM Hunk.
That's funny.
And he takes credit for injuring Punk and Cody choosing Roman Reigns. And he says the only thing left to do is become the World Heavyweight Champion because that's best for business.
I would put, if you're ranking...
Call back from 2015.
If you're ranking all the people at this point who's going to walk out of WrestleMania with the World Heavyweight Championship, I think Drew's on the top now. I really do. First of all,
maybe
I don't want to face LA Knight beating a face Seth Rollins. I hate face main events anyway, or WrestleMania matches for a big title. Like, why not have like a heel Drew who thinks he's a face beat Seth? Then that'd be great.
Sure.
Because if Cody's going to win the other title, you have two like silly faces that are super happy walking out of WrestleMania. You need like a
done.
heel. Sure, it has.
Yeah.
But I think Drew would make the most sense.
We could use a couple feel good moments after the last few WrestleManias.
Sure.
Look, they love LA Knight. Yeah, sure. Cody's, I guess, is more over right now, but I'd be fine. It is, yeah, LA Knight beating like an injured Seth. But the thing is, we've seen Drew versus Seth like many times.
I know.
And
I would
recently.
I'd rather LA Knight beat a big heel at like SummerSlam.
Drew is great. You know, he's way better as a heel. We've been begging for him to be a heel for so long.
Or LA Knight wins Money in the Bank. Him with that fucking briefcase every time his music hits.
Maybe.
The place would lose their fucking mind.
Right. So, yeah, we have Drew versus AJ. And even though we knew 100% who was winning, matches with stakes are always better to watch than rant. Like, that's this whole, both episodes, like, I was like, oh, no, I need to actually pay attention to these matches because they are important.
Right.
They're actually for something, not just we fucking bumped into each other backstage and went, hey, I'll see you in the ring.
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 Yeah, I'll see you in the ring. So LA Knight came out and joined commentary. Drew went for white noise off the second rope, but AJ countered with a sunset flip and then a power bomb.
Nice.
He power bombed Drew, who's twice his size.
Fucking cool, yeah.
Drew hits the Future Sock DDT and goes for the Claymore, but Styles ducks and locks in the Calf Crusher. But Drew makes it to the rope. They fight outside the ring, and Drew throws him by LA Knight. So Knight just like very subtly opens his water and just puts it on the, like lays it down on the table and lets it just fall on AJ's face.
That's awesome. AJ
gets up. He's pissed off, but Drew pushes him into Knight. Then AJ kicks the middle rope into Drew's balls as he gets in the ring. AJ goes for an inside cradle pin, but Knight hops on the apron so the ref doesn't see it. And then Styles knocks Knight off the apron, but then Drew hits AJ with a Claymore for the win.
I feel like this is like the 2 and 3 seeds going against each other in this tournament. I mean, it's not a tournament, right? It's just a bunch of matchups, but
yeah,
I kind of wanted to see AJ in the fucking chamber.
Well, sure,
but
he's great.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. If it is gonna be Drew, then I guess they're just setting up LA Knight and AJ Styles for Mania.
Probably.
Like that's a Mania match, right?
Yeah, with all the stuff that they're doing. Yeah, I can totally. Plus, Drew hasn't lost in a long fucking time. He beats everyone.
Yeah.
Jey Uso's on the rise, beats him. Sami Zayn beats him like every week.
I guess with the Sammy and Drew thing, you could have Drew beat Seth at Mania and then somewhere down the line have Sammy beat Drew.
Yeah, they said it this week. You've never beaten me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, Sammy never beats anyone anymore. But yeah.
I mean, has he ever?
Next up, we have a pretty shitty video from Pretty Shitty. What the fuck?
Yes, boy. What a day. What a day. That crowd looks just like Queen Elizabeth. Look, we always wondered when she'd come and see us.
Look, the show is still the show. The show is still
Hold on, I just
mostly bad.
Getting a voice memo from an unknown number. 1 second.
I'm a genius.
Oh
no.
He wrote that segment.
Come on. They don't write that far in advance.
There wasn't enough poop
No,
jokes.
we can blame Triple H for this.
Hello! An actual photo of the deceased Queen Elizabeth.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So then Kit Wilson, yeah, I know.
You fucking mark!
Well, you had to
shows-
for the segment.
He shows his mangled hand that Pete Dunne fucked up. And by mangled, I mean he just goes like this. Ah! Ah!
You don't like if that was really still your hand.
Yeah.
it'd all be in a cast, and you'd be out for 6 months. You moron.
Yeah.
Oh, just let it go.
He's not getting them fixed.
No,
no,
they're just
Band-Aids.
They're like this finger or this thumb.
Then Elton Prince makes him feel better, and they and then they talk to the Queen some more.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, cool. This is what Triple H's character like was going to be if Vince didn't change him to an American.
Oh God.
Yeah. Next up, we have Bianca Belair versus Michin, Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson walk out. They too sweet Michin, and then they go walk to catering and have a great meal, I assume.
Yeah.
Why are these guys even still
Why are they
around?
employed? Yeah.
Do each of them just massage one of AJ Styles' feet like when he's done with a match?
What could they possibly make?
Couple hundred thou. 150 each.
That's it. No, 250.
250?
Yeah.
To do nothing?
Yeah. Like they're
They're
not.
not Tony Khan negotiating.
No, they're
contracts.
not. But like to come from AEW and to come back to WWE,
They weren't even in AEW.
They were. Ring of Honor.
No, they were with TNA, but
were
then
on the
they did
show.
the cross promotion.
Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. I just like you can't be like, hey, you want to come over here and take the minimum? I don't know. 225.
They're pretty minimal guys. I don't know.
They are.
I mean, and to keep this going, like AJ's not with them anymore. This is the OC now. It's Michin and these two fucks.
Yeah.
Like what? You don't have a stable. Nothing exists.
They're like Michin.
Yeah.
They're like
Uh-huh.
And then like.
So yeah. Brownies? I hear they got brownies in the back. Carl Anderson, you don't have the 6-pack anymore.
Oh God.
Lost that shit.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Remember how many times his wife like exposed him
Poor
on
guy.
Twitter? Wrote like asshole
wife.
on his forehead and took a photo. And you stayed with that crazy bitch?
Is he still with her?
Yeah.
Well.
Anyways, Belair gave Michin a great spine buster. Michin hit a superplex off the second rope. Michin hit Eat Defeat, which is one of the dumbest names for a move ever.
Yeah.
But Belair fell out of the ring, so Michin was that close to beating Bianca Belair, which
man.
just is so ridiculous to say. Michin set up for a Styles clash, even though he hates you. But Belair countered with a back body drop and then the KOD for the win. After the match, Belair points to the WrestleMania sign since there's no Elimination Chamber sign.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're not going yet,
Right.
and you're not winning this match.
No.
You're fighting Jade Cargill.
Or what's the other one? You think it's Kid Jade?
Yeah.
Not
For
B-Fab? It's B-Fab.
At Mania? Are you
Triple
fucking
threat.
crazy? Are you insane? Did you see that pump kick from last week?
Yeah, I know.
She fell down.
She fell down.
She can't do anything right.
Yeah.
Which just, I don't know. It's just it's like Triple H just likes some people, even if they suck. Yeah, sure. Let's bring back B-Fab.
But I feel like then it means Jade
Hey.
has to beat Bianca. Her first match.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Bianca's won every WrestleMania match so far.
That's fair.
She could fucking lose a few to make someone else a star.
Right.
But yeah, like, remember a month ago, Ashante the Adonis? Hey, we need to talk. Yeah, you're fired. I don't know what. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, what was that?
Nothing. Because what can you do with him?
Yeah. Nothing is the answer.
Flopped up. Half of their stable was fired.
Right.
Swerve's gone. Flop Dolla's gone.
And
Good
now
Lord.
we found out Swerve was pretty good.
Yes.
They just didn't use him right.
Yeah. That's what I always say. Like, Swerve's the one guy that's being utilized better in AEW than he was in WWE.
All you needed to put is some fucking idiot next to him, and we were like, well, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
That makes him look really cool.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's like it's much better than the fucking Hit Row, where they just walk around the building and go Hit Row, and like that's all they do.
That's it.
That's it.
That's what they do. That's their thing. They say our
Backstage,
name. Yeah.
Backstage, Braun Breaker asked Triple H, "Which brand should I sign with?"
And Triple H's like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck you.
Before Triple H says, "Whoever gives you the most money, idiot."
Yeah, right.
Paul Heyman walks up.
Oh.
And Paul Heyman's like, "Oh, nice to meet you, Braun Breaker." And Braun Breaker, who is like or at least he was a badass heel. Maybe he's like been turning face with Baron Corbin because I heard that the fans love them now.
But they're, of course, because Baron Corbin is on fucking NXT.
Yeah.
You take any guy that was decent in the main show and you bring him on NXT, of course
Right.
you're going to like him. No, he's like a goofy heel.
Breaker?
They're like a goofy tag team heel.
Because I was like, I thought this guy was a badass, but then Heyman's like, "Hey, nice to meet you, Paul Heyman." And then Braun Breaker's like, "Nice to meet you." Like with this goofy voice.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I thought he's supposed to be some badass.
Goofball.
So yeah, Heyman walks up. Triple H gets pissed. He's like, "What do you want?" Heyman says, "I can see you're upset. I'll come back next week with my tribal chief." And The Rock. And then Heyman leaves and Triple H says, "Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it right now.
Now.
I'm going to book it now."
I'm going to turn it on now.
Yeah. Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Aunt Bayley.
Here she comes. Let's see what happens.
Still Aunt Bayley.
Yeah.
More Aunt Bayley than ever.
So you don't want the ponytail? Come on.
You mean
We need
the pigtails?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
No.
Ponytail. Yeah. Big tail.
I mean, her hair in this segment she looked awful.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of nose rings.
I don't know if she has something wrong with her face. It's like so puffy.
It's puffy and it looks like she puts on way too much makeup.
Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's usually the problem. Bayley says Damage Control meant everything to me. They were my family. I put them before myself over and over again, and all they did was take from me. I thought after I won the Royal Rumble, everything would be fine, but I was wrong. I learned my lesson, and at WrestleMania, EO's going to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
So then Dakota Kai walks out and tells Bayley, "I didn't know this was going down. I didn't know. I didn't know.
No.
No.
None of them know how to say no.
No. No.
No.
That's like the Australian accent. Yeah.
Yeah. Nicole Kidman, you ever hear her say it in the interview?
Yeah.
No.
No. No.
Bro.
Yeah. So she says, "I didn't know," and Bayley doesn't believe her.
Yeah.
Dakota pleads her case. She claims that Asuka and Kyrie got in Io's head, and that changed everything.
Yeah.
So then Io walks out with Asuka and Kyrie, and it says Io and the Kabuki Warriors. So Damage Control is done.
Yeah.
They're not even called Damage Control anymore.
Yeah.
So they hop on the apron. Dakota leaves the ring, but she gets back in with a chair. And then Dakota acts like she's going to hit Bayley, but then she swings at Io, Asuka, and Kyrie, and they retreat.
Missing them each time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a setup.
Yes.
I wrote, this feels like a setup.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't make sense if Bayley wins it and then what? She celebrates with Dakota? Like, it's always the babyface doing it on their own, you know?
I don't know why I didn't like, if that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. Then she kind of almost took a swing at her at the end. You're like, well, are you with her or are you not? You don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, no, just make it to where you give her a hug and then that's a better swerve. And then she has to beat all four of them to win the title. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
But Dakota also said, that she's about to be medically cleared. So maybe Bayley fights her before WrestleMania.
Any chance, get ready.
Yeah.
Any chance that like Sasha comes and helps her?
Oh,
like,
that's
make
interesting.
Fucking Mark!
Oh, sorry.
Whoop.
That just went off. That's weird.
it just,
It
does
just
now.
knows now. That's crazy. Wow.
But that would be interesting. But to save her for that, oh, maybe like, look, you're injured. You can't come out for the Rumble, but you can come make the save for your best friend.
Well, I know you didn't see AEW last week, but did you see Tony Khan's like big announcement?
No, what was it? I did not.
It's that on March something they're doing a show in Boston, and it's called I think Money Talks, and that's Sasha's debut.
It's like almost confirmed.
It's not Money Talk. It's something money like that. Yeah.
Monet.
No,
Talks?
it's not that obvious. But then they show like
sponsored by Mercedes.
Then it says Boston, but it's two S's, Boston.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's confirmed.
So it's just some random event.
No,
Or
it's
is it a
an
pay-per-view?
episode of Dynamite. It's like when they did CM Punk. They said, "Oh, this is the first dance."
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's just his way. Like, please watch the show. We have to spoil everything for you to watch the show.
Well, they're on life support.
Please see how we totally botch Sasha Banks.
They're on life support. They have to spoil it.
Yeah,
But to do it like that, at least it's not like tune in for Sasha. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have DIY
Yeah, you get two. 2 for 1. 2 for 1 special.
versus Pete Dunne and winners face Damian Priest and Finn Balor for the tag titles at Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
Tyler Bate grabs his foot.
Yep.
Tries to hit Johnny with it.
Yep.
Thankfully, Johnny blocked
Of
it.
course he fucking did. As they're rehearsing, he's going to go, okay, then I'm going to do the thing where I'll hit you with my foot. And then Johnny's like, no, you're not doing that. We're
surprised.
professional wrestlers.
Yeah.
That's some fucking New Japan horse shit that I don't do in my matches. And he goes, yeah, but I want. And then Ciampa's like, no.
That's some UK shit.
Yes, sir.
UK, they're obsessed with shoes. You always see matches where like a wrestler pulls off someone's sneaker and then hits the other like, you know what I mean? Like someone from the crowd.
Yeah, shoe's a big deal.
They have a shoe.
King's
They have like a shoe fetish.
shoe. Yeah. Sure.
Ciampa gave Dunn a brogue kick while Johnny was giving Dunn a poison rana. That was actually a cool double team move where like both things injure the guy.
Right.
Instead of like tag teams now, like the Young Bucks, where it's like, you're going to give the guy a pile driver? I'll hold his legs while you do that.
So dumb.
Or I'll go boop like that.
Yeah.
Bate had Johnny on his back while he swung Ciampa around. So that was pretty lame.
Yep.
Then Johnny did fall for Tyler's. He fell for the look at my hand bullshit.
Look, Johnny, I've got to do one.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
DIY set up for a meet in the middle, but Dunn snapped Ciampa's fingers, so he's out for a few months, I guess.
Right.
And then Tyler looked at, he tried his look at my hand thing again, but this time Johnny super kicked him.
That's more like it.
Yeah. And then super
No,
kick.
you idiot. I'm not an idiot.
In the end, though, Dunn hit Johnny with the bitter end for the win.
Yeah.
And then everyone fist bumped after the match.
Yeah, whatever.
Like Johnny fist bumped them, and then they offered it Ciampa, and Ciampa like paused and then fist bumped them as he was like cradling Johnny.
What does, forget all this. What does DIY do at WrestleMania? They've got to fight someone. They got to do something.
WrestleMania. Hold on, let me see. I think. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, you know what it is? What they did last year. They had those 4, the fatal
The
4-way
weird-
tag team match.
Yeah, for nothing.
WrestleMania showcase.
Showcase talent.
And they'll win that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
That's a win, kind of.
Double or nothing?
WrestleMania win. No, they'll win that.
I'll need to
That
hedge
has
my
nothing
bet.
to do with our bet.
Damn it.
That is not winning the tag titles.
I get one more month. I get through Backlash.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. Yeah.
Sure. Can they beat Miz and R-Truth? I don't know.
Yeah. God damn it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Backstage, Byron Saxton interviews Dominic Mysterio.
Yep.
Come on.
Of course. Yep.
We're at 5.
Yep.
Dominic says he's winning Elimination Chamber, but then Kevin Owens walks up and says, I'm your opponent next week. I'm going to give you the beating of a lifetime. And then I'm going to dedicate that to the greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio. And then R-Truth walks up. And Truth thinks KO is the Miz. Hold on.
Dominic bullshit!
You're supposed to be on Raw. Don't let Nick catch you.
Yeah.
Nick Mysterio, Nick Aldis.
That was the only part that was funny. Because he's like, you would think he's talking
Yeah.
about that. No, Nick Aldis.
And then KO plays along. He's like, yeah, I'll be careful.
Right.
Also backstage, Logan Paul bitches to Nick Aldis for having to qualify for Elimination Chamber next week. This will be Logan Paul's first non-pay-per-view match next week on SmackDown.
Wow.
He says he's winning the Chamber and beating Seth at Mania and walking out the double champ. And then Aldis tells Logan that he's facing The Miz next week. And for some reason, Logan seems worried.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's
Because
The
they have
Miz.
a history?
Right.
Because he's a face now? Logan, you'll win easily.
Oh, absolutely.
Barely an inconvenience, buddy.
Right.
Which will be fucking insane to see him in a chamber match.
Oh, yeah.
Already?
You know he's going to do some crazy shit.
Holy shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Finally, the main event of SmackDown, Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton, Elimination Chamber qualifying match.
Yeah.
Orton tried to drop Sami on the announce table, but Sami flipped out of it, and Sami dropped Orton on the table.
Yep.
Orton would later drop Sami on the table, too. That's his thing. He's got to do it.
He does.
Sami hit a tornado DDT off the second rope. Randy hit a superplex off the top rope, just like his daddy. Then Orton hit the draping DDT and went for the RKO, but Sami countered with a roll-up. Of course, Randy kicked out. In the end, Sami did a springboard jump over Orton, but then Orton hit the RKO for the win. And then after the match, Drew McIntyre got in the ring to get face-to-face with Randy.
Yeah. It's a nice little ending.
Yeah.
Poor Sami, but, you know.
Poor Sami.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we knew Orton wasn't losing that shit.
Right.
All right, Raw opens with Jey Uso and the New Day versus Imperium.
This is
pretty lame start
I hated
to
everything.
the show.
I feel like, you know, again, Cole brings McAfee to his level. And they talk about some really dumb shit. It can be funny if done right, but I just feel like Cole brings McAfee down.
Cole brings everyone down, yeah.
He just starts talking about something dumb, and he's like, wait,
Well,
what?
I think Cole's like, oh, we've got McAfee. We could be funny now, and I'm funny. It's like, no you're not funny.
No, you're the straight man. That's what it's called. Let McAfee do the comedy.
You barely do that decent.
Right. You're a terrible straight man, so just try to win at that.
Yeah. But to start the show like that, like SmackDown starts with Triple H, you know?
Right.
And Raw starts with this 6-man tag bullshit.
And then Cody and Seth are like the next segments. You're like, why didn't you just start with that?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Gunther put Kofi in a Boston Crab, so Jay got in the ring and slapped him in the face.
Sure.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Jay later hit Gunther with a spear, but Kaiser broke up the pin. The New Day set up Vinci for the 1D, but Jay botched the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
It was awful. He fell back way too early and then didn't even touch Vinci.
Didn't really, yeah.
It was awful.
Yep.
Jay hit the Uso splash on Vinci for the win. It's Jay versus Gunther for the IC title next week on Raw because Gunther can't go to Australia for Elimination Chamber.
Like whatever his
He can't leave the U.S. while he waits for his green card.
got it.
Yeah. He actually said that in an interview recently.
Yeah, but like why they as long as WB sponsors him, he'd be fine.
No, but when you're applying to get your green card, you can't leave the country at all.
Oh.
Yeah. I learned that recently.
It's weird. Yeah.
Much later in the show, Kathy Kelly interviews Jay, Kofi, and Woods, and you know they just celebrate their win. And when they walk off, the camera pans back, and we can see that Kathy Kelly is barefoot.
I'm gonna admit something right now.
Yeah,
I did not see that.
looks like you got to go back there, pal. It's like a half a second, and you missed. Like you know, if you didn't see it and you missed it, but
Why the fuck is she barefoot?
I think it's because she would have been taller than Xavier Woods. She would have been taller.
Like you can't wear heels. You got flats. She's like, I don't fucking bring flats to anything.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Take off your shoes.
I'll show it to you later. Can
And
you
everyone's
not?
like, she's like, okay, fine. Take off your shoes. Then half the crew.
Yeah.
What's happening? What's happening?
Everyone's just
God damn
taking
it.
photos. But yeah, she was like, you know, basically the same height as Woods. And I think with heels on, she would have towered over him.
Yeah.
So next up, we have a video promo from Andrade. Joe will be indisposed for the next 5 minutes.
Well, just give me a minute. How long later was that? It wasn't right after?
No, it was hours later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's like a split second. There's nothing. Just go to her Instagram. I mean, come on. Yeah.
Is the interview on her Instagram? Oh, yeah, to see her. Yeah.
We have a video promo from Andrade. El Idolo, or
El Idiot.
El Idiot, recaps his WWE career. And he says I had to leave to remember who I am. And it's funny how he over-pronunciates. You know, he's like, it's like he's Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
I want to win.
I want to win badly.
Claro, and I will wrestle next week.
You have to add a syllable where it's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I want to win. I thought about signing with the SmackDowns.
The SmackDowns.
But
All
then-
of the downs.
But
of
then I
Smack.
talked to, I don't even remember his name.
Yeah.
Who's that guy that said the SmackDowns?
He's gone now. I forgot his name. Anyways, he says the direction is clear. I hope he comes quicker than Veer. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The direction is clear. I don't know what that means.
No.
Is he going to dethrone Gunther?
I'm coming. I'm going to come.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Bronson Reed versus Bobby Lashley. Elimination Chamber qualifying match. All right. Reed sets up for the tsunami, and Pat McAfee yells, Bobby Lashley, I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you. So even they know. Wade Barrett was watching at home like, I'm ready to get soaked.
Yes, he's true, yeah.
But no one got soaked. Lashley grabs Reed, throws him off the top rope, and spears him for the win.
Yeah, easy peasy.
There you go. They're like, oh, will Bronson Reed get to wrestle in front of his hometown? And Lashley was like, no.
Has he had that entrance on the, I guess I haven't noticed it, the Titantron entrance for a long time?
Not a long time.
Where he's crushing the fucking buildings.
I think it's only like a couple months old.
The dude's 5'7".
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I think I said on the show like a week or two ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I made that.
Oh my God. It's so dumb.
Yeah. Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Cody Rhodes. So, all right, I'm done with that. I can't even say it anymore. So,
Yeah.
fuck off.
What do you want to talk about?
Cody, thanks the fans for you have my back. Thank you for having my back. Even though I was the one who handpicked The Rock to face Roman Reigns.
Right.
He says, I don't want to get emotional because then I would become a crybaby.
God.
And then he plays the video of The Rock making fun of the Cody crybabies on the Pat McAfee show. And also The Rock saying that they should shove chicken nuggets up their asses. So then Cody asks McAfee, like, what are we supposed to do with the nuggets?
Yeah.
And McAfee's like, you stick them up your ass, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Cody says, I said nothing to insult his ancestors, but The Rock slapped me in the face. So, Rock, I'm going to hit you back. Well, that's the least you could do.
Right. That's the least. Yeah.
You have to do that. You're a wrestler.
Yeah.
So then Seth freaking Rollins walks out, and Cody thanks him for having his back at the press conference. And, just Seth, a much better promo than Cody here. It's like Cody's the guy, and then Seth Rollins comes out and is like, here's how you cut a fucking promo.
Right.
And it's like Seth is saying what Cody should be saying.
Yeah.
He goes, you need to finish your story for your dad, for me, for everyone here. If you don't take the undisputed WWE Championship from Roman Reigns, then he becomes even more powerful and shows up even less. This is the last real chance to take that title, to take that power and give it to the people. Oof. What's your plan? Last year you got screwed out of the title. The deck is stacked against you again, but the bar is raised because now you're dealing with The Rock. I'm here to tell you, though, you don't have to fight this battle alone. I'm sick and tired of people like The Rock and Roman Reigns thinking they could do whatever they want with no consequence. I'm sick and tired of them always getting away with it. And then Seth admits, it's partially my fault for the way Roman Reigns is.
This was great.
But when it comes to fighting Roman Reigns, there's only one man on earth who is uniquely suited to be your shield.
That was cool.
That was pretty
It
sweet.
was fucking cool.
Yeah. What a fucking promo, Seth.
Yeah.
Can he fucking beat Roman at WrestleMania, please?
I always said it would have been him if it wasn't Cody.
It should be fucking Seth.
As the only guy to never really lose.
Aren't you
to him.
more in on Seth at this point?
Yes.
Cody's like, I guess I gotta slap The Rock back, even though I don't want to, because he's my hero and my favorite wrestler ever. I love them. I love him.
Yeah.
And Seth's like, fuck him.
Right.
Cody's like, okay, are you sure? Will you hold my hand at WrestleMania,
Can
please?
we do it together?
I need all your help. Imagine, how did we go from Stone Cold to Cody Rhodes as the fucking top babyface? Imagine Stone Cold.
You guys, you had no idea how much I needed you to win the Royal Rumble.
The fuck out of here. I grew up with Stone Cold. All right? That's what I want as my baby face. I want the badass, not the Cody crybaby.
Oh, that's fucking great.
What? If you think I didn't need your help to win the Royal Rumble, if you want to see Stone Cold slap The Rock back at WrestleMania, let me hear you say, yeet. I mean, heck yes.
Jesus. Man, thank God. Thank
If you want to see
God.
The Rock, if you want to see Stone Cold cry in this ring, and thank you, fans, give me a hell yeah. Give me a hell yeah.
And they're like, no, we don't want to. Don't say it. Don't say it. Fuck.
Thank God Stone Cold wasn't born 20 years later.
Seriously.
Jesus. All right, next up we have Liv Morgan versus Zoe Stark. Elimination Chamber qualifying match. This is a match I never would have wanted to watch, but there are stakes. It's a qualifying match.
Yeah.
Zoe gave Liv an AA on the apron. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, not bad.
Then Zoe went for a Phoenix Splash off the top rope, but Liv moved. She hit her version of the Code Breaker and then Oblivion for the win.
Yeah.
Of course, Liv advances.
That's great. Look at Liv.
Yeah. Next up, we have JD McDonough versus R-Truth. A match for nothing. I don't care. Sorry. I'm sick of
They
this.
had a match to
They've
see
already had matches.
who's going to be in Judgment Day.
Yeah.
R-Truth wins. He stays in Judgment Day.
You know who wants to see this match again? Nobody!
What? Why did you include that stipulation then, if nobody fucking is going to go through with it?
Backstage before the match, Damian Priest once again tries to tell R-Truth he's not in Judgment Day, never was part of Judgment Day, and tonight is his execution.
Sure it is.
So Truth panics and he calls The Miz and tells him to hop on a plane and fly to Raw because he's in California.
Right.
Why is The Miz not at Raw? Who knows?
Yeah.
Adam Pearce literally has to push Truth through the curtain to force him to go out there. And after a 5-minute match, JD wins with his super lame finisher.
Yeah, what?
It's just like a side suplex.
It's nothing.
That's all it is.
And this match was nothing.
After the match, Balor, Dominic, and JD go after Truth, but he beats them all up. So he can't beat JD one-on-one.
No.
But he could beat JD, Dominic, and Finn Balor.
Yes. Of course.
3-on-1.
Of course.
Finally, Priest gets in the ring, knocks him down. Judgment Day starts beating up Truth, but DIY runs out with chairs, and Judgment Day retreats. Later, backstage, Truth tells Johnny and Ciampa, who would have thought R-Truth would get saved by DX? And he calls Johnny Shawn Michaels and Ciampa Triple H. And look, we like those two guys, but that's a stretch.
Come on.
And then Truth says, I got 2 words for you. And they're like, oh no.
Whoa.
Thank you. And then he walks away and Johnny says, I am a sexy boy. So,
Yeah.
but
That's going too far.
right.
You can't go full unitard.
No,
And that's what they're doing with R-Truth.
that's
Seriously.
he's been a unitard
you-
for like 10 years now.
Are you like another layer of dumb?
Yeah.
Like that's what they're going with. You're just fucking dumb.
Like, okay, Ciampa, he's bald with a beard, but Johnny doesn't even look anything
It's just stupid.
like Shawn Michaels. And KO doesn't look like The Miz.
Like, at
Not
all.
even close.
Not even close.
Unless he's just got to be like, white people, you all look alike. Like, that's what he has to say next week.
At least DIY ran back the Shawn Triple H storyline.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I guess.
successfully.
Success. I guess DIY because it's close to DX.
I guess.
Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Becky Lynch. And, they don't really let Becky have mic, this long of mic time.
You don't think?
And she shows, why actually she is pretty damn good on the mic. She talks about the sacrifices she's made because of her love of wrestling. She says she's missed her dad's funeral.
Yeah.
She says, I've had to explain to my 3-year-old daughter why her mother's face is busted open and bloody. I've had to explain why I couldn't pick her up because I had a separated shoulder. I've had to explain why her daddy wants to fight Maui.
Maui?
Or is it Maui?
From
Maui? It's Maui, isn't it?
the name of the movie is
That's his character.
Moa. What is it called?
No, she said Maui or something.
Yeah, I'm sure that's his character. I've never seen it.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
The man says at Elimination Chamber, my daughter's going to see my face smashed against the steel. She's going to see my body bruised and broken, but she's also going to see the brutality that her mother is capable of. Maybe your 3-year-old daughter shouldn't watch.
Yeah.
She's 3.
She's little.
That's how you spell it.
Too little. His name, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just
The movie title is that too.
No,
Oh,
the
Mona?
Mona.
Mona. But she said
Moana is how you
Moana.
pronounce it, but his name in it is Maui.
Maui, yeah. So Becky says Rhea Ripley's one of the most dominant champions ever, and no one thinks anyone can beat her, but I'm not just anyone, and she's never faced anyone quite like me, except for those 10 minutes in NXT in 2019.
Right.
But it was DQ. It was like a double DQ. Shayna, and those other fucks caused a DQ match.
Yeah.
So you could pretend like they never fought.
Sure.
Becky grabs a drink and toasts Rhea Ripley for her last few weeks as champion. Then Nia Jax walks out and fake cries as she tells Becky, if my mother was half the mother you are, I'd be so lucky. If I become a mother, I hope I can be like you. You're going to win that match at Elimination Chamber. There's nothing that's going to stop you from going to WrestleMania. Just like nothing's going to stop me from beating Rhea Ripley and becoming the women's world champion. And at WrestleMania, it's going to be you versus me.
Are they doing this? Are they doing this too much? Are they pushing this Becky's going to win for sure too much and then swerve us? Or is this
She's
just
winning for sure.
Or is this just so that Becky can lose to Rhea? That would be the surprise. Because you mentioned that.
Well, to me, it wouldn't be a surprise.
You think Rhea needs this win to be like...
Yeah. Rhea beat Charlotte last year at Mania. You know?
Yeah.
What's up, Becky? Does Becky need another title right now?
I guess not.
She's had so many, and she's had long title reigns,
Right.
like recently.
Yeah.
So then Rhea Ripley runs out and attacks Nia. Nia pushes Rhea towards Becky and then squishes them both in the corner. Nia knocks Rhea down, but then Becky knocks Nia out of the ring with a top rope drop kick. And then Becky and Rhea get face to face, but then Ripley kicks Nia off the apron. Yeah. Some people have said they have, Becky and Rhea have had no build for WrestleMania, but she's not the number one contender yet.
Right.
And also, every couple months, they would, be on the same show or, pass each other in a segment and just stare at each other for a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're planting seeds.
Plus, you're going to have over a month to build this thing.
You can have 6 weeks to build this match. That's plenty.
Yep.
Next up, Jackie Redmond interviews Drew McIntyre backstage. Drew says Cody wants to fight him next week, but he wants to call it off for Cody's sake. And he says there's two things you should be avoiding: being in my prayers and fighting me one-on-one, because you may not make WrestleMania, just like Punk. And heel Drew is now the best wrestler on Twitter.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
First of all, while you're looking that up, whatever you're looking up, how do they... This can't end next week, right? Drew's on a fucking incredible roll, and Cody can't lose till probably next year. So,
you could have Sammy cost him.
Drew loses? I don't know.
So
I bet it doesn't end. I bet it's a DQ or something.
maybe Drew gets DQ'd.
Yeah.
Hits him with a chair,
Right.
kicks him in the balls.
Something.
Then Sammy runs out for the save, makes
Right.
out with Cody. That's all guaranteed. No,
Adrenaline in my balls.
Yeah. So The Walking Dead announced, the Rick Grimes show.
Oh.
I forget what it's called.
Coral.
It's just called Coral.
Coral's all
But they announced that it's coming back this month. The new Rick Grimes Michonne show
It's coming back when?
is debuting this month,
What?
next week or
That was
whatever.
fast.
Yeah.
And it's a show, not a movie
It's a show.
Yeah.
And the tweet says, I prayed for this and it happened. That's the Walking Dead tweet. I prayed for this and it happened, which was what Drew said
Yeah.
to CM Punk.
I prayed for this and it happened.
And then Drew McIntyre retweeted this tweet and said, I prayed for The Walking Dead to end after season 3.
What?
It's so awesome.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
It's great because he's right.
It's right.
6 spin-offs later.
Yeah.
6!
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Has it been 6? Jesus.
Okay, Walking Dead. Well, I guess 6 spin-offs, right? So it was Fear the Walking Dead,
Fear.
A
Daryl's
New
show.
World or something, the Degrassi teenager one,
Yeah. The grass.
the Daryl one,
Yep.
the Maggie and Negan one,
Right.
and now this one. So 5 spin-offs, but 6 shows total.
Yeah, but what's her face too? Carol. I think she's got a show now coming up.
I don't know about that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But 6 total.
yeah.
Like 5 spinoffs.
Too many. Oh, it's too many.
And it it peaked at season 2.
Yep.
Once they killed Shane. You bastards.
You bastards.
Bastards. All right, next up we have Ivar versus L.A. No, I wasn't done yet.
Oh, who's winning this one?
Cody.
I wonder who's winning this one. Ivar's on quite a roll. Cole
he's
continues
on
to say.
after he lost to Tozawa 2 weeks ago. He's on fire.
They should have let McAfee say something like, since he lost to Tozawa recently, he's on quite the roll. You should let him say that because it's the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah.
He's on quite a roll as a singles wrestler. First of all, he lost to Tozawa. Then he beat Tozawa and Otis. That's his role?
Right.
That's who you're measuring him with?
Yeah.
No, he's not very good. Oh, how did he do against LA Knight, Andrew?
So first of all, I want to say this because Ivar is making his entrance with Valhalla.
Yeah.
And Michael Cole, you just hear him go, oh. And then I'm like, oh, God, I actually know what he's about to say.
Yeah.
Because he said it so many times recently. Michael Cole was pissed that Valhalla didn't wear the antlers.
Shut up, Michael.
This has got to be an inside joke that he's saying out loud, but none of us know.
And then McAfee
gotta
was
be.
like, do you have an antler fetish or something? What is your deal?
Right.
It's just,
It's some weird inside joke.
it's when people are trying to be funny, but you're not funny. Not everyone could be funny.
Or he came up with the antlers and he's legit pissed that she's not wearing them.
What the fuck?
I came up with these great things. I built them myself in my garage.
God, who told this fuck that he's funny?
Yeah.
Who's the idiot? Who's the asshole? Triple H. I'm sorry, but you gotta be like your fucking stepdad or your father-in-law. You gotta be like your step Vince. No, you gotta be like your father-in-law. Be a little bit of an asshole.
Yeah.
You gotta tell Michael Cole, tone it down.
Tone it down now.
No.
Yeah.
Knight superplexed Ivar off the top rope. Knight hits the people's elbow.
Yep.
And then Ivar goes for the moonsault, but Knight moves and it's the BFT for the win. He advances to the chamber.
Yep.
Backstage, Chelsea Green demands to be put in the Battle Royal next week for the last chance to get in the Elimination Chamber. However, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell are already there asking for the same thing. They're like, hey, we still work here. And Adam Pearce is like, no, maybe you should check your email.
You need to check your email more often.
Chelsea bitches some more, but then Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark walk in asking for a tag title shot against the Kabuki Warriors. But then Shayna's like, well, no, I'm going to win the Battle Royal next week. And she plays with her deck of cards.
Okay.
That's her gimmick. She plays cards
Yeah. She's Gambit.
because she's the queen of spades. She's Gambit. She kind of looks like Gambit.
She does? Yeah.
Main event time. We got Sami Zayn main eventing both shows this week.
Both shows.
Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
Why? Well, before the show, Jackie Redmond interviewed Sami Zayn from the crowd, just like last week. Again, before the show, so it's an empty arena.
And she was barefoot, right?
No.
Oh, no?
No, you
Okay.
couldn't even see her feet. I don't know.
Damn it. Okay.
But it's funny. People have done this before, but it's always funny. They showed the photo of Sammy sitting in the empty arena, and they're like, what's Sammy doing on Dynamite?
That's great. That's awesome.
So even though he didn't qualify for Elimination Chamber, he still says he knows that one day he will be a champion. However, Nakamura pops up on the Titantron, and which is so awkward. It's like you're watching the fucking Thunderdome shows.
Right.
Like the COVID shows again. And Nakamura says he will pick up Sammy's soul and continue his warpath of jobbing.
Right.
I guess he didn't job here, but Nakamura did his come on taunt, but Sammy threw him out of the ring and did his cool little flip off the ropes and then did the come on taunt back to him. Nakamura went for the Kinshasa, but Sammy countered with the blue thunder bomb. Sammy went for his DDT through the turnbuckle, but Nakamura kicked him.
I thought that was interesting.
And I was like, why doesn't he do that anymore?
It's so good. I know.
It's one of the coolest moves, period.
Yep.
Sammy sets up for the haluva kick, but McIntyre runs out and distracts him. And then Nakamura kicks Sammy from behind and then hits the Kinshasa for the win. After the match, McIntyre and Nakamura attack Sammy, but Cody runs out and makes the save.
Yeah.
Cody hits Drew with a Cody cutter, and then he gives Nakamura the crossroads to end the show.
So Sammy
Yeah.
couldn't take care of these two guys, but Cody easily
Very
by
easily.
himself. Yeah.
He's Cody Rhodes.
Right.
And every time he hits the Cody cutter, now that Orton's back, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Get
can
rid
still-
of it. Right.
Like, Orton needs to turn heel at some point when it's like he's been around long enough and be like,
Hey, nice Cody cutter. RKO him.
right.
like, fuck
I
you,
wonder
bitch.
where you saw that move.
Yeah, right.
But Cody's is more like the stunner than it is the cutter. It really is. The way he comes down on his butt. Because Orton doesn't do that.
He doesn't really come on down on his butt.
Yeah, he kind of tries to. When he does it right, he stuns him.
Remember who did that first?
Who?
John Cena.
Oh,
To
yeah.
Stardust.
That's right.
And that was like a full on, like, Cena would fall right on his fucking ass like
Yeah.
Stone Cold. And
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the end of Raw. So let's give some awards. All right, who did you have for worst dressed?
I'll go Bayley.
And
we mentioned
Bayley
earlier. Yep.
is back. Yeah. I'm sure she's saving like her new outfit and the old song for Mania, you know?
Yep.
I don't even. Oh, yeah. There ain't no time. That's right. A 5-year-old girl. That was her gimmick.
Yep.
Best dressed.
Loved it. I had Becky. They showed her stomach. You didn't
Stomach.
really show the stomach much anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gotten very tight.
Explosion.
I like Liv Morgan with the skirt and the here's my butt.
Yeah.
Oh, can you see my butt? Yeah, the skirt covers nothing.
Yeah. No, it's
Perfect.
Great butt.
Worst acting?
I'm gonna go Truth because even though he was funny, kind of like it's still annoying. Why are you that unitard?
Yeah, I'll go pretty shitty. I hate
Yeah.
those guys.
Sure.
Best acting?
This is tough because Drew was so great, but I think Seth's promo gives it to Seth.
Seth was awesome. I got Seth as
I'm
well.
just loving Drew right now. Like I
He's
just think
great.
he's so fucking good as a heel. He's so intimidating. Like
Yeah.
I love Drew. I think he should win the title. Now that I like came up with that in my head, I think he
Sure.
should take it.
Yeah.
Be great.
Worst comment?
I don't know. Cole said some stupid shit about like, Jay beat Roman. He pinned him. So he knows something about taking out long reigning champions.
That's all he did.
He didn't, yeah, it's not, yeah. He's still the champion.
I had Cole with the antlers.
yeah.
Looks like Michael Cole's going to win worst comment for the, 6th year in a row?
Yeah.
Best comment?
I did like Triple H's needs to know their role. But it's got to be Seth's Shield comment.
Shield.
Yeah.
Sierra Hotel, India Echo Lima Delta.
Shield.
Worst match?
What did you put?
Tyler Bate.
Just Tyler Bate?
Tyler Bate.
Done.
He's the only one that gets that for the, I think it's Kyle Foxton who keeps track. I just want just Tyler Bate here.
Done.
Don't include anyone else.
No one else.
Super slow-mo?
Bronson Reed and Bobby.
That is correct. Best match?
Orton Sammy.
Yeah, just because I feel like if we have seen it, it was a long time ago because I don't, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's been a while at least. That was an original matchup. Worst move?
Jay missing his, that.
Jay missing the 1D is bad, but I mean Tyler Bate is just like you're not even pretending to do anything that like simulates a real fight.
And they're the #1 contenders, everyone.
It's like if Bugs Bunny were a wrestler, he'd be doing these moves.
Right.
Best move?
I don't have anything. What do you have?
Kathy Kelly taking her shoes off.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sweep it.
Worst moment?
Again, I guess I haven't seen it, but the Bronson Reed crushing buildings. I guess I just never noticed it. Like
so
as much.
bad.
It's really bad.
It's so bad. I had pretty shitty. Whatever that was. Wait, hold on.
We always wondered when she'd come and see us.
So dumb.
What? I was like, this is like a bad South Park ripoff or something.
Right.
Best moment?
For mine, I'm gonna go Triple H. Him saying that everything fucking goes through me, and with the little rock lines, everything. That's what I liked.
I got Seth upstaging Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
That is all for awards. Now it's time for breaking news. And speaking of Stone Cold Steve Austin, because
Oh.
he's the music for this.
Yeah.
Stone Cold recently did an interview with ESPN to promote WWE 2K24, and the Rattlesnake was asked about a future match against CM Punk.
Oh.
And Austin said,
As long as he can take a stunner,
That's pretty
he
good.
said, I consider him a great friend, a great guy, and a great wrestler who's had a great career. We'll see. Hey, what if?
Wait, but like, what do you mean he's a good friend? Like, they know each other? They
he
weren't
says
really in
they
the-
like text each other a lot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah, he was even like,
It's not gonna happen, but it could.
it's like, so it's like, yeah.
Well,
sure.
like, a heel Owens can lose to Stone Cold, but like a returning CM Punk probably can't lose. Like,
It's
or does
probably
Stone
not
Cold
ha-
just
yeah.
win everything? Like, if he fought again, does he just win? Because that's his thing.
if Stone Cold fought again,
Yeah. Does he
I
have
don't
to
think
win?
he would have to in this case. No. Yeah, I mean, you would have to turn Punk heel,
Sure.
and then him beating Stone Cold and making all the
Retiring him, maybe?
30 and 40-year-olds cry,
Right.
me included.
Right.
You know, that'd be huge. Also, fans are saying Brock Lesnar was removed from the Then Now Forever Together video that plays before every show.
Oh, God.
They said LA Knight replaced him in the video. I went back and looked through the video, and I couldn't find LA Knight. I couldn't find Brock Lesnar either.
Right.
But like I couldn't find where like the LA Knight replacement part was. Maybe it was like a very subtle in the back because there's so many videos
Right.
going. I don't know if Brock was ever like in the forefront. So maybe it was just in the back. But Lesnar was recently spotted at his daughter's shot put competition that she won.
Yeah.
And broke her own record.
Sure.
Yeah.
Strong girl.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like she looks
just like him.
just like him.
She looks like him when he first wrestled in WWE.
Like if they're like, hey Brock, you can't come back. We'll just have your daughter and we'll just tell everyone it's you. No
Yeah.
one will notice the difference.
No one will know.
Also, WWE signed a 2-year deal with X, aka Twitter,
Yeah.
to exclusively stream WWE Speed.
Speed.
Yeah. Which will be matches with a 5-minute time limit.
What?
So WWE's been doing these matches for the last few months, like before Raw and SmackDown, and everyone was wondering what that is, and it's this. There's going to be
Speed.
matches only on Twitter.
With a 5-minute time limit.
Yeah.
What? Who's in these matches?
Oh, like, I don't know, fucking Ivar.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Some people, like nobodies.
So
Like jobbers.
So people will win these matches.
Yeah.
So why couldn't they just be in? Why couldn't they win in 5 minutes without the timer?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like Twitter needs this? I just don't understand why Twitter needs this.
I don't know.
Like, how does this help Twitter?
I don't think it does.
Like, hey, like, who the fuck?
They're exclusive to this.
People are
Speed?
gonna make Twitter accounts just to watch this? It's exclusive, a 2-year exclusive deal with Twitter.
I mean, we're not watching it. You're
Triple
on
H,
Twitter. Are
this
you
is-
watching it?
No, Triple H announced this at the WrestleMania kickoff in Vegas. Like that was like the first thing he said.
Yeah. Well, they
It was just
love, getting agreements with anyone legit when you're a
What
fake
is
wrestling
Twitter
company.
paying for this garbage?
I don't know. Mutual
If it's
agreement.
anything, then WWE ripped them off. Why do you even need an agreement? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah. Also, former WWE wrestler Billy Jack Haynes. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
He killed his wife.
What?
Yeah. Oh, allegedly, but he killed his wife.
What?
He murdered his wife. Shot her in the head.
Like this just happened?
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Yeah. Killed his wife.
Wow.
He's 70. She was 85.
Oh.
She
So
was
maybe he
way
was
older.
putting her out of her misery.
Maybe.
It'll come out that like no, she was really
That's
sick.
terrible. Joe's kidding, everyone.
Well, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Look at him there.
Jesus. That's right before.
Damn.
No, it was right after.
Yeah.
That's why he's smiling.
Yeah, he had the green, the black and green.
Oh,
hat.
he looks stupid.
Yeah, he wasn't great.
Killed his
Wow.
wife. How
Wow.
about that?
Wow.
I guess Dark Side of the Ring, not this upcoming season, but probably the following.
Next one.
Yeah.
Next one. Wow.
Craziness. It's been a while. We haven't had a wrestler kill his wife in a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Wrestling's back, baby. The Rock is back. Wrestlers are killing their wives again. Attitude Era. At least ruthless aggression.
Yeah, right.
Was Benoit the last wrestler to murder his wife? Probably, right?
Have there really been?
Snuka killed his
Benoit,
girlfriend.
Billy Jack. That's 3. Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Any other news? You got anything? Or should we move to rumors?
Lex Luger.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, killed Miss
Basically.
Elizabeth.
All right, let's get to rumors.
Yeah.
Rumors!
Vince McMahon gets kicked out for sex allegations?
That happened!
But then he returns and takes back the company?
He did that!
And then Vince sells the company but stays in power?
Oh my God!
And then Vince dyes his hair black and has a stupid mustache?
Confirmed!
So WWE posted, well, we talked about this, the WrestleMania promotional video with The Rock and Reigns and Cody and Seth, and now fans are thinking that's the night one main event.
I can see it. I don't want it, but I can see it.
I can see it too, yeah. Moving on, there's a big rumor going around that next year's WrestleMania will be in Las Vegas.
Sure.
Vegas hasn't hosted WrestleMania since Hulk Hogan cashed in the very first Money in the Bank contract on Yokozuna in
That's right.
1993.
That's right. That's fucking great.
And you would think, like, why didn't they announce it while they were there? But maybe they just wanted to keep the focus on this year's WrestleMania.
No, they would have announced it. I don't think they have the deal done yet.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
In that fucking toilet bowl that is the Raider Stadium.
Why do you call it that?
Because I went to it.
And why? I mean, it's brand new.
It sucked.
Really?
Yeah. I said this when Eric and I went to SummerSlam. That
Yeah.
stadium is, you would think it's 20 years old, and you're like, oh, they need to build a new stadium.
Really?
Yeah, look, it sucked.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
I mean, I talked about it then, but like, I went to buy food, and they were like, yeah, the computers are down, and this is a cashless stadium.
Oh, right. That's right.
And I was like, what the so I was starving.
Yeah.
The whole fucking pay-per-view. I was miserable. And like, it's just a dome. And
Yeah.
it's not a modern dome. It looks like you're just like at the Saints Dome. And you look up and it's all just that white shit.
Yeah.
And they couldn't have pyro because they wouldn't let them have any pyro. Like the SummerSlam stage was just like those old school like house show stages.
Oh my God,
It was
yeah.
awful. I was like, you can't do WrestleMania here.
No.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Right.
Also, last week, WWE accidentally posted and then quickly deleted a photo that spoils all of the participants of the women's Elimination Chamber.
Wow.
We already know Becky, Liv, and Bianca are in.
Do we know the other matches? Any other qualifying matches, or do
Yeah.
we know anything?
Zelina Vega versus Naomi,
Okay.
and then Shotzi versus Tiffany Stratton.
Okay.
So, if the graphic is correct, the last three will be Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, and then I guess Jade Cargill wins the Battle Royal.
Oh wow.
Probably makes a surprise appearance. She signed with Raw or something.
And then she's in. And then what? She pinned Bianca, the fighter at Mania or something.
Maybe. But she's going to pin Bianca twice?
Like you said, you're building a star.
Yeah, but you would think you would save that pin for Mania. But then who pins Jade?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, Bianca. There you
Maybe
go.
that's it.
Yeah.
She gets a win so she can get it back.
Yep.
All right, that's all for rumors. So it's trivia time.
All right, ready for this? Ready for this? Ready for this?
Yeah.
How many guys were announced in the Elimination Chamber men's whatever tournament thingy? 12 names.
12.
Which one of those 12 was in last year's chamber?
Okay, hold on. The fuck was last year's chamber even for?
Okay, that's the first question if you don't know.
Is that a part of the question?
No, but if you don't, because that is weird. It's a weird thing.
Like the U.S.
It
title?
was for the U.S. title.
It was for the U.S.
for
title?
the U.S. title. If you won it, you won the U.S. title. Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to see these names again.
Damn it. It's kind of cheating, but fine.
Well, I could fucking do it without that. There's Bronson Reed. I don't know if he was back yet.
All right, look at
Kevin Owens, Orton, Logan Paul, The Miz, Drew McIntyre. Bronson Reed?
It was Bronson Reed. He was in the Elimination Chamber last year.
Yeah.
Such a weird chamber match because Austin Theory won it, obviously, to win the U.S. title. Was that with Johnny? Yeah, it was
Think
crazy.
so, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny Gargano, Damian Priest, Montez
Seth?
Ford, Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Now
it
I'm
started
remembering
Seth and
it.
Johnny. Yeah.
I'm remembering Seth and Johnny fighting.
Right. Seth fighting for the U.S. title. Fuck off.
Yeah. right.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, yeah, Bronson Reed. Not this year, though. He's not in it. He lost. So fuck him.
All
right.
We can't get soaked.
No one's getting soaked in Australia.
All right. Let's do fan questions. Andrew Lugo. Hey, Joe, I think you got your WrestleMania dollar bet wrong. It's Dean Ambrose, not Zack Ryder, who comes to help Rhodes win the title. And Rollins and Ambrose powerbomb Reigns into oblivion and fist in the ring.
Yeah. I'd like the better odds of Cardona. But that would be fun.
They're both 0 odds. Yeah. 0% for both.
Zach's at least 5. Dean's a 0. Yeah, 'cause he's
0.5.
signed.
Dean's a 0.0. Zach's a 0.5. B Sands, what are the odds we can have Eric or Joe as the leading voice and have Andrew on the sidebar? Nothing against Andrew. I just want to know how the show would be with one of the other gems leading.
We did when we did the Transformers Hogwash. I was kind of the lead voice. I took the notes for that
Right.
movie.
Well,
so if you
for
wanted to
the-
hear it, there it is.
For Survivor Series, the 2022 Survivor Series recap, Joe and Eric actually did both of
You
you
were
took
sick or
notes
something?
and traded off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still ended up doing the show, but you guys took the notes and traded off. So you can go back and watch that, B Sands.
Right.
I don't mind taking a week off, though, if someone wants to do it. Beaner Weenier.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, no one wants this response. Taking notes is not fun.
No, you have to watch every second of the shows.
Beaner, hey, you guys like rewinding a lot and pausing during the show?
I know. Then I can't be like, oh, fuck, it's 7:05. I better watch 5 hours of wrestling. No, I'm just kidding. It's impossible. I had to do it once. It was impossible.
Yeah. Beaner, can you guys make a best wrestlers entrance theme song bracket updated version? It's funny, that was one of the first brackets we did.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
So we could run it back one day.
Right.
With some new theme songs. Although most of them are like, anytime a wrestler's a new theme, it sucks. Well, someone suggested worst, and that's a good one.
Worst.
If we can compile like
At least
32
16.
songs or something. Yeah. Oscar, meow meow. Please tell me you heard Pat McAfee say, I'm 36 and pulled a muscle taking a dump.
Yeah, I mean, everyone jokes. You pull a muscle taking a shit when you get
Yeah.
older. It's kind of an old joke. I was going to say, if we did a worst theme song bracket, it would just be all the current theme songs.
Right.
It'd be everyone's theme song that changed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the new DIY. Oh, it's the new Champa.
Johnny
Oh, it's
Gargano
new
song.
Johnny. Oh.
Good God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Vince McMahon singing Sexy Boy. Oh, we just got the winner.
Oh, that's it for sure.
I think that's good.
Oh, God.
And then like we go back and listen. He was like, "Wait, whoa, there were hints the whole time."
I took a shit. I took a shit. Right down her back.
What?
Wait.
Is that what he said?
Oh, you know what? We never actually listened to the whole song. That's why we didn't
I
know.
sent shit up and down her spine. I'm just a shitty boy. Shitty boy. I like to shit.
He likes to shit.
Oh God.
Oh.
I'm demeaning. I'm a bastard.
He took a shit. Axe, now that they mention it, Pushfire Barry DX versus DIY, Edge and Christian versus Sammy and KO, 2000s Hardy Boys versus FTR. Man.
I'm going to fire the Hardy Boys and FTR because the other two are too intriguing for me.
Yeah.
I think I'm pushing Edge and
technically,
Christian.
I think they've done that recently, just not 2000s.
I think I would do Edge and Christian and Sammy as the push.
Maybe, yeah.
And Barry the other one, yeah.
Sure. Vince McMustache. Yeah, because like DX, they would just squash them, I feel.
Maybe, but like Sean and Johnny wrestling together would be super fun.
Sure. Vince McMustache, the Judgment Day said they were going to execute our truth. Who knew they were such big fans of Billy Jack Haynes? Yeah.
There it is.
I should have just said that, and then you'd be like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, killed his wife."
Oh yeah, kill this.
What? When? Like yesterday? I don't know.
Yeah.
Jonathan Smith, it's my birthday on Valentine's Day. Can I get a happy birthday shout out from Kevin Owens or Stone Cold, whatever Andrew prefers, and Ric Flair? Thanks, guys, and keep up the amazing work.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
I don't know. That's Stone Cold and Kevin Owens.
You
Rick?
are the birthday boy. Woo! Drunk.
You get 6 free wooing.
Wings. Woo cologne.
Woo energy.
Woo energy.
Just because we can't sell it. No one's buying it.
freebies galore.
Jesus.
Yep.
Josh, on the AEW podcast, because one of the matches on Dynamite was sponsored by Woo Energy.
Oh, my
And
God.
Josh is like, I've never seen that anywhere. And I'm like, chances are you never will.
No.
Never see one
No.
can.
No, he's not The Rock.
No. Steven with a V, when's the last time the main championship match for WrestleMania changed because the title changed hands between February and WrestleMania?
Oh, this is a real trivia?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
There's no way you're going to get it.
Decade?
Longer.
No, I mean, what decade?
Oh, the 90s.
Ugh.
Like
Was
what he
it
means.
Diesel?
No.
No.
He says 99 when The Rock beat Mankind on Raw in a ladder match the night after St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
No.
I think what he means is like they announced the main event of WrestleMania, but then they had to change it because of it. But like plenty of world titles changed hands like in between,
Rumble,
you know,
and Mania.
Rumble and Mania. That's happened
Yeah.
many times. But I think he just means they literally announced the main event.
Yeah.
Angelo, The Rock, Cody, you insult Roman's familia. You insult my familia. Enter LWO. No, he insults our familia. Cue Vin Diesel, family. Cue Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family. Cue Vince. Hey, Cody, come to All Excrement Wrestling to be with your family. Cue end credits to Curb Your Enthusiasm. Boom, boom.
That's great. Well done, Angelo.
Yeah. Gash Smasher. My non-wrestling fan mom asks, what was The Rock actually cooking?
Cooking up some whoop ass, right?
I guess, yeah. Or like X-Pac. I don't know what you're cooking. Smells like shit.
Yeah.
But I'll have some anyway. Gas Smasher. I mean, that's... And then he mentions his mom. That just doesn't sound right.
No, I don't like any of that.
Rashad Law. Could you see Stone Cold coming out to even the odds by helping Cody in the Cody versus Roman rematch at WrestleMania?
You fucking mark!
There you go.
PCJ Dark Side of the Ring Season 6, where every episode is a Vince McMahon scandal. Episode 1, Janelle Grant. Episode 2, the Sable lawsuit. 3, Ashley Massaro.
Oh my God.
4, the former referee.
Oh boy.
5, Christy Hemme. Episode 6, Johnny Ace and the Diva Search. Episode 7, Snuka Murder. Well, that they did an episode on that, and they even mentioned Vince paying
Right.
the police.
Right.
So
Wow.
yeah, there you go. It's funny because they...
It's legit. Those are all legit. Like they could be a
are.
legit season.
Yeah, absolutely. But they already made that 9 Lives of Vince thing. That was like
Yeah.
an hour and a half.
Right.
You know. Andy Nance, my 2-year-old fake cries better than Nia Jax. Yep,
What was
I believe
that all
it.
about? That was so dumb.
Joseph Reiling, so Cole's inner animal fetish has been on full display when Sarah Logan comes out with Ivar. How much more do we all hate him now? Such a freak. Keep up the great work.
Yeah.
He sucks. It's not like a Vince is gone and he's great.
Yeah.
It's crazy because there's WWE fans that, you know, there's fans of everything that no matter what, everything is awesome.
Everything
You know?
is awesome.
Like there's fans of WWE where like literally everything they do are awesome. And
Yeah,
they
a
call
lot of
Michael Cole like the GOAT announcer.
A lot of
Like
just
he's
'cause
the
McAfee says it.
greatest announcer of all time.
Right.
Roll up Carnosaur. 2 things. Don't forget the Elimination Chamber qualifying is the one time a year that Raw and SmackDown go head to head.
Awesome.
And then 2, with Vince not allowing inductees to thank him, do you think Vince let this scandal break just so he'll never get inducted into the Hall of Fame? Maybe.
That's true. He has a rule where they're not allowed to thank Vince.
yeah.
Why?
Like Shawn Michaels, when Shawn did his, he was like,
I know he's gonna be upset, but thank you, Vince.
and then Undertaker was like, yeah, he doesn't like it, but I got to thank Vince.
Right. Yeah.
God, I'm just glad that it didn't come out that like Undertaker was one of the, guys that would bang chicks with Vince. I'm glad. That would have hurt like 7-year-old Andrew. Like Undertaker was my first favorite wrestler. If I found out he was doing that shit, literally, like that would have made me sad.
Yeah.
Terry Dactyl, which one of your shirts should I purchase and wear to Elimination Chamber? Side note, I saw someone tweet, why is Sammy being interviewed in front of the Dynamite crowd? Yeah, that's great. Which shirt should he purchase? Which one of ours? Pizza's always good. Oh, the Tony Khan. Thanks, guys. I mean, come on.
It's a good one.
It's great.
Yep.
Liam Canova, next month I'm getting married in Vegas.
Wow.
Being from England, can you recommend the best place to eat, which would be something I'd not have experienced before over here? And is there a wrestling store you'd recommend visiting? We're staying at the Caesars Palace for location reference. Thanks, guys.
I think Caesar still has like the best buffet, they say, but I'll tell you this. There's this place called Amano, Las Vegas. I've never been, but it's on Instagram as Amano, Amano Las Vegas. This Italian restaurant that has like, they'll make like a calzone pizza.
Oh my God.
It's like half of it's a calzone, half of it's
Yeah.
a pizza. Look, it's just all
That
just
looks
gooey
awesome.
awesomeness.
Yeah, go there.
Yeah.
Is there still a Nathan's at one of the casinos?
That's a good question. I haven't been in so long.
Right. Donald Alexander, Bruce Pritchard hasn't been mentioned, and wrestling stores. I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sorry, man. Maybe Eric's a good one to ask for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Donald Alexander, Bruce Pritchard hasn't been mentioned in any of the WWE scandals. Do you think his job could be in jeopardy? Maybe. He is a Vince guy. And he recently was asked about it. And he was like, I'm not involved in any of those scandals. But Ronda Rousey says that he's Vince's puppet. So
I wonder.
Do you think he ever fucked a girl while Vince shit on her head?
I don't think he'd be a part of that. He's not a. I don't know. But I'm gonna say he eventually fades away. Yeah.
Like if you're one of Vince's close, if you're one of his boys,
Right.
like
Is he, though?
isn't it one of those? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's a Vince boy for sure.
Yeah.
But is it one of those things where Vince is like, come on in here, look, I got this bitch, and we're gonna shit on her head. Come on, and then you're like, fuck, I have to do this, or else I lose my job.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Maybe that's how it started with Laurinaitis. He was at first he didn't, he was like,
I don't
"Oh,
think
no."
Vince is that careless though.
Does
I think-
Laurinaitis want to fuck a girl
No,
while Vince's shit is running down her back?
I
You think
think-
Laurinaitis wants that?
First of all,
How many people are into that?
I think Laurinaitis is just his guy. It's his guy. Come on, let's go do something crazy.
Yeah.
2, drugs. I don't do them, but I'm guessing that they get a little crazy.
Sure.
And then 3, no, I don't think he'd want Vince's shit to be on a girl he's currently fucking. That's disgusting. That's just Vince going, I own both of you 10 times over.
Yeah.
I'm going to do whatever I want. That's it. It's fucking horrible.
It's crazy. Carlos Ramirez, Taylor Swift looks like an AEW mark every time the Chiefs do anything. That's funny.
Yeah.
Kimbo, was there anyone that reins in McAfee a bit? Him shouting, yeah, constantly sounded like an autistic kid at Walmart. Very off-putting.
You should be off-putting.
At least McAfee's unique. I don't love everything he says, but he does bring a uniqueness.
Yeah.
Where everyone else just has to, basically be the same. And I actually do like Corey Graves better as the play-by-play guy now.
He's not bad. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Les Cole is good for everyone.
It's funny, yeah, because he does it without the over screaming like Cole does. And then you have, they had Kevin Patrick who's just doing a Michael Cole impression.
Yeah.
Vic Joseph on NXT does a Michael Cole impression.
Right.
Corey Graves the only one that doesn't do a fucking Michael Cole impression.
Yep.
And that's all we've had. Mauro Ranallo also screamed like a maniac as the play-by-play guy. Mamma mia! So fucking dumb. Stephen Lally, imagine an Elimination Chamber. It's Rock and Roman versus Cody and a mystery partner. Cody comes out before the match and says, in order to beat you two, I had to make a deal with the devil. 8-bit music starts playing.
Oh, man.
Out comes MJF. Well, let's see. Let's see what he has to say about that.
You fucking mark!
Even if they had him, you can't do that to Cody. This is not his moment. It
Right.
become MJF's moment.
Yeah, right.
You'd be like, hey, Cody, stay back here.
Yeah,
Let him go.
And then you know what they're going to be chanting on Raw the next night?
We want Max.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck you, Cody.
Yeah.
He's way better. Like 10 times better.
He got to whip you 10 times and still fucking beat you. You stupid fuck. Take 10 lashes just to face a guy. Don't you run the company or something? I hate that. He did it twice.
Yeah.
Twice he got to whip a guy 10 times.
Wardlow
just in
too,
order
yeah.
to fucking face him.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, aren't you paid? I think I said this on the show like a year ago, but it's like, aren't you fucking paid to wrestle? You should have to whip a guy?
The
and then
Ward-
he beats him? It's like, fuck.
At least
won.
Wardlow beat him, but
Yeah.
that was a different story because he was like, "You work for me,"
Right.
but Cody was like, "Sure, I'll do it. I like getting whipped."
Yeah.
That Cody's a bitch.
He's a bitch.
Drew, I'm telling you, when he wins that title 2 months later, they're gonna be booing him. It's gonna
When he
get,
what?
It's gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. You think Roman's losing at WrestleMania?
Yeah, let's see what you pick.
That's adorable.
Let's see what you pick.
I'm not picking against Roman ever again. I'm not.
Okay.
Once it gets past Hogan, I'll consider it.
Let's see what you put on the scorecards. That's
awesome.
In a couple months.
They fucking them making him lose again.
Yeah.
There's
no way,
I
dude.
would quit the show.
Because then the fans would revolt. They would
I wouldn't
go
watch. I
insane.
would just show up and be like, all right, what happened on Raw? I'm not watching.
Yeah.
Be fucking awesome.
I mean, we criticize it, but it's funny that it worked. They made Cody more over than he even was last year,
I guess.
which is it's nuts. But.
Yeah.
Drew just watched Iron Claw. Went in without knowing anything about the Von Erichs. That was super depressing to watch. When the dad flipped the coin for Kevin or Kerry to take the belt off Flair after David died, do you think it was a double-headed coin? No way that dick of a dad allows luck to make a decision for him. Well, considering a lot of that movie was made up, that probably never even happened. But
Yeah. What's that name?
Who knows?
That sent that?
Drew, it's pronounced Drew.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Drew Doshi.
Derbs 10, do you guys I've been saying his name wrong for like
And he
I don't know,
corrected you?
6 years, and then
Oh,
he
got it.
finally
Got it.
I think I finally asked him. I was like, "Hey, I think I've been butchering your name for like years."
Yeah.
Derbs 10, do you guys think that it could be Rock and Cody night 1 of Mania with the winner facing Roman on night 1? It's a possibility. Sure.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. But I would say no, because I think The Rock doesn't want in real life, Rock doesn't want to fight Cody. He wants to fight Roman. Like he sees that as the bigger match.
Then he slapped him. Yeah. I don't know.
I think the tag match is happening.
You have to earn Rock
sure.
by beating, like the Daniel Bryan thing.
I think the tag match is happening night 1 for sure.
I think you're right. I just don't want to see it. I just don't get it.
Right. Mile High Mark, have you guys considered updating your logo with modern day Shawn Michaels
Hell
with the
no.
bald head and eyes crossed?
I don't know
That
if
would
you're
make a
watching our
perfect
show,
t-shirt.
but this is the one we modeled after.
Yeah.
This is an older version of Shawn.
Yeah.
This is towards the end of his last run. Yeah, you see the eyes. it's like thinking about not going to work. You know what I mean? And the hair's receding. Like, yeah, this is late Shawn.
This is already depressed Shawn.
Look at him.
I'm doing DX. I'm 50.
Why am I still here?
I'm 50 years old and I'm telling 18-year-old girls to suck it.
Even his
Oh,
shirt.
God.
Even his shirt doesn't say DX. It says reunion tour
Right.
again.
Remember on Raw? What was it? It was like a year ago when they had Raw 30. And he was like,
If you see us back here in 5 years, shoot us in the fucking head. Put us down.
And he will be.
yeah. I'm Raj. Hey, guys. I'm going to Cancun next month.
Hey.
I'm having a layover at Houston Airport for an hour or 2 each way. Feel free to meet me for an awkward hello. We can have face-to-face chats about ducks. Love you 3.
Aw. I mean, if it's like maybe hobby. Fuck
I think he's the one that started it. Let's go through airport security and all that.
You'll have to come out. I don't know how long.
Drive to the
He's
airport.
Like, well, my layover is 40 minutes. Can you guys buy refundable tickets? Come inside.
Speedy McCrab, what former manager would work well if they were currently working, and who should they manage?
I've always
so
thought
many of them.
that Bobby the Brain Heenan is the perfect manager to be in any time.
Yeah.
Because, Paul Heyman is really just a little bitch now. He was better when it was like him and Lesnar early on, right?
Yeah.
But like Heenan was always like the mastermind. And this was before you had bad guys running the show.
Yeah.
before corporations and Vince and all that, right? Like
Right.
Heenan was the kind of the bad guy mastermind.
Yeah.
He can trick a good guy into joining his family, turn him heel, have a little team that would always lose to Hogan. But, he was just really good at that. Like, he was just great. He was such a weasel. They called him the Weasel. So I love Heenan. Heenan was the best manager.
Heenan, Cornette would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, so many fans because Cornette and FTR are fans of each other. And fans have been saying, like, Cornette needs to manage FTR forever, but Cornette's never going to fucking go to AEW.
yeah.
But that would be cool.
He's too busy being a cuck, right?
Yeah, that's what he likes. Yeah. Ethan, please bring back the monthly Jesse the Mind's top 10 conspiracy theories. Last time you guys did that at me crying, laughing.
We could do it like we've talked about doing it once a week.
It was never monthly.
Once a year.
It was never monthly. It's probably more like once or twice a year. But yeah, I guess it's been a while. We could bring it back. Vince McScatman.
Yeah.
Did you see? He deserves a button for that. Hold on. Vince McScatman.
This is such good shit.
Did you see The Undertaker has a graveyard escape experience coming to Saudi? If you enter as a woman, there's no escape.
Spoiler alert, no escape for you.
They posted like a 30-second video of it today, and it's this new thing in Saudi Arabia, the WWE experience.
Wow.
And it's just like,
Dumb.
yeah.
Well, what do
You
they have
walk
to
in,
do?
it's just, oh, look, there's graves.
Yeah, but like,
And look, there's The Undertaker.
how much do they have to do
It's so lame.
when they have had nothing? I get it.
Undertaker works there now, though. That's his, what is it in
He comes
Vegas?
out. Like they're
When you have your Regency. No, what is it? What do they call it when
I'm thinking. Hold on.
stay in Vegas for like
Residency.
a year? Residency.
Yeah.
In Vegas. He has a residency in Saudi Arabia. And then people walk in and he's just like, he acts like a fucking robot, even though he's not a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep doing that. Rest in peace.
He's like this. He's like, rest in peace. Like, can I take a selfie? Yeah, come on.
Right.
We'll give you $30 million a year. He's like, how do I turn that down? That's.
You'll get to live in our giant, weird, fucking 10-mile long city.
Yeah.
That the billion people will somehow live in.
It is the no escape room.
And-
we ask one question. Are you a man or a woman? You're a man, you escape. Yes, escape. Woman, no escape.
Good luck. It's this giant thing that no one's going to fall off the top and fall thousands of feet and kill whoever's on the bottom. That's not going to happen.
To escape the room, you have to show us your knee. No, you have to show us your knee. She showed her knee. No escape. Tricks on you. You broke 17 laws. Now you must be raped and dead.
That whole thing is gonna be like that Matt Damon movie, where they shrink everyone.
Oh.
But like you're gonna be there and you're gonna be stuck there. Like
Yeah.
you're just this is where you are for the rest of your life. It's horrible here. Everything's just collapsing.
Right.
Like, oh my God. It'll be 9/11 times a million.
Oh.
Master Tyler Bater. Best move, Johnny Gargano finally being the one to figure out how to block the move where Tyler Bate throws his own foot at you. That's not bad.
Yeah.
George Lucas, I'm tired of this finish the story narrative. Let's say Cody wins on the grandest stage and the story's finished. What's next? Season 2 of the Cody Rhodes show? Great show. Keep up the good work. That's my point is I don't know where you go from this.
Right.
Who does he feud with after? Like who?
He just retires.
Yeah.
I got it, finally. Later, guys.
That'd be great.
Roman's like, can I just have it? Is that okay? Yeah.
Like, there's no way they let him bring back the fucking winged eagle.
No.
When now because the belt that Roman has is the one that they give to the Chiefs when they win the Super Bowl. And it's just not about you. Because no one would fucking know what it is, what the winged eagle is,
And the
let's see,
heavyweight-
it's either boxing or wrestling. Oh, wrestling, WWE. There's only one wrestling company as far as everyone's concerned.
Also, I mean, they kind of halfway did it at least with the World Heavyweight Championship.
Halfway, yeah.
But there's a smaller W, but at least it's gold.
It's the big gold WCW belt with the fucking logo in the middle.
Yeah.
So obnoxious. Let's see. Mr. Late Payments. I honestly enjoyed the main event. It was different. I felt nostalgic that they got me rooting for Cody Rhodes. Which main event? Oh, he's glad that it's Cody Roman. Okay.
All right.
I mean, hey, That's most people. That's most wrestling fans.
Honestly, though, that's what WrestleMania is all about. Like watching matches you've seen before. Like, that's what it's been about forever.
You can get away with it when it's Rock and Stone Cold because they're the two best and no one got sick of their feud.
Yeah.
But we just saw Cody Roman. Was that match even that memorable when you think about it? Like, what do you even remember from that match?
Him
Just
losing.
Solo spiking him.
Solo coming out
And then he lost.
getting thrown out,
Yeah.
coming back in a hoodie. Nobody knows who I am. I'm wearing a hoodie.
And why do you need the disguise?
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Right.
Who's going to stop? Wouldn't security stop you if they didn't know it was you?
Right. Right. Did the ref not know it was you? Because I threw out Solo. I don't know who that is in the hoodie.
Yeah.
That's got to be somebody else
Right.
with the thumb thing. But
Yeah.
I kicked out Solo.
It's funny. In the car the other day, my wife played the Limp Bizkit song "My Way."
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna do things my way, which was the song for WrestleMania 17, which every wrestling fan agrees that was the best video package of
my
all
God.
time. You
Yeah.
know, when they're drinking the beer and they take it off, and then boom. And I showed it.
Yeah.
I showed her that video, and I was like, these two guys were so awesome that they just fought each other for 5 years, and no one cared. That it was rematch after rematch. No one cared because they were that awesome.
It was so great.
Nacho Man Ranchi, and I don't know what the rest of the name is, but I love it already. Nacho Man Ranchi Savage. I don't know. Outside of this year,
Right.
What do you think was the biggest swerve going into any WrestleMania? Going into WrestleMania,
What was the biggest swerve going into WrestleMania?
it's a tough one.
I don't know what that means. Oh, like they did like at the press conference?
Yeah,
Probably Hogan at the last minute being able to fight Slaughter at WrestleMania 7 because it wasn't supposed to be him and they changed the plans, I think, at the last minute.
there was that
Swerved
one
it.
press conference where I don't know if it was the same one. No, I think it was who's fighting Macho Man, maybe. And Sid Vicious thought it was gonna be him.
No, I think that
press
was
con-
I think
it was
it's
the Slaughter
Slaughter.
one.
Yeah,
Like,
and they
Sid's
pick
like-
Hogan and Sid's like,
They announce Hogan. He's like,
yeah, like because it's like Hogan. Remember, Hogan loses the title to the Warrior.
yeah,
Like you're past the torch. You're done.
right.
Then Warrior loses to Slaughter at what? Survivor Series or SummerSlam, one of those. And you're just like, because Warrior's being an idiot, they had to take the fucking strap off of him.
Yeah.
He could have done 4 years as champion. He was so over. Then I'm like, all right, who are we gonna give it back to? It was Sid's time. Sid was the biggest fucking face, and like he saved Hogan. And you're like, oh yeah, it's Sid. Sid will take it from Slaughter. And they fucking gave it back to Hogan.
It's funny how much we make fun of Sid because obviously he's had some of the biggest botches of all time.
Yeah.
But there were times where he was funny. Like there was one time when he was tagging with Hogan and they were doing a backstage interview. And like the interviewer like starts like Sid's on his left, Hogan's on his right. And the interview's like doing this, like he's about to ask Sid a question. He's like, well, you guys have a very tough matchup, huh? And then Sid's about to talk and he's like, Hulk Hogan, what do you think about that? And Sid's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Well, the next year, Hogan fought Sid in a double main event. I think,
Right.
And I think Macho Man Ric Flair for the title
Was
went on
not-
first.
yeah, it was not
and
the
then
main
Hogan
event.
Sid was the
Hogan Sid, which ended in a DQ where Papa
Where-
Shango ran out
and then
late.
Warrior returned.
And then Warrior returned.
that was 8.
That
Yeah.
was 8.
And then we don't see Warrior again. After that, he just disappears immediately.
Yeah.
9 was
9 was Hogan Yoko after Yoko beat Brett.
and then 10 was the Lawrence Taylor Bam Bam.
No.
Or was that 11? It's 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Had to be 10 or 11.
No, 10 was Brett beat Yoko.
So 11 was
Yeah.
Lawrence Taylor Bam Bam.
Yeah. Jesus.
And what, Diesel Brett or Sean Brett? Because Sean won the Rumble both years.
Sean. Yeah.
Sean Brett for the title, and Sean lost.
12, yeah.
No,
No,
12
no,
is
no.
when Sean wins.
Sean didn't lose to Brett at Mania.
So I'm
You
saying,
mean
like,
Sean Diesel? No, Sean Diesel was before Lawrence Taylor and Bam Bam. That did main event that year.
for the title.
Yeah.
Sean versus Diesel. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. Well, another swerve was when Linda brought Mick Foley back
Oh, yeah.
for that the
Four
worst
corners.
Mania ever.
Yeah.
There's a McMahon in every corner. Who cares?
Yeah. Right.
Aaron Rodgers' Achilles, fantasy booking, fully aware, no shot this happens. Rock confronts Triple H in the ring. Obviously, Triple H with heart issues can't wrestle. Solo and The Rock beat down Triple H. Kevin Owens makes the save. Rock versus Owens at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Ethan says, press the button.
No, not that button.
He said, press the Andrew button. Rock versus Owens? Fuck yeah, I'm down for that.
I get it. I just thought you meant the Mark button. That's funny.
I'm doing what he said.
Yeah.
I'm a pussy. I'm not even the biggest Rock fan, but it's wild to me that people would rather see Cody Roman 2 over Rock Roman.
Again, though, how would you want to see Rock Roman? Only because it's for the title and there's all this at stake.
Yeah.
Roman retains?
Right.
Rock, a 55-year-old no-timer, fucking beats him? Like, there's no good outcome. No. Would I want to see that match as a match? Like, take it off them and they fight at Backlash? Sure. Or SummerSlam? Sure. Like,
Right.
Rock Roman? Sure, I'd want to see that match.
It would have to
but
be...
But not at the final fucking main event of WrestleMania Night 2 for the title. Because there's no good outcome. That's it. That's all. That's the only reason.
Yeah. Orton's Voices is a Sami Zayn heel turn on the horizon. Seems like after coming out number 30, he's done nothing but lose. I don't think that's the case. I think it's more of what Joe and I said. Like Joe said Drew wins the title, and then maybe Sammy beats him a few months later. Like at SummerSlam or something.
Because who else do they owe that title to? Like, who else needs a title soon? LA Knight can wait a little bit.
Yeah, LA
longer.
Knight.
LA Knight can dethrone
he's
Gunther.
Pretty old though.
Let LA Knight take the IC title from Gunther. That would be a huge moment.
I mean, yeah, if Brock's not coming back, which looks like it doesn't. Looks
Yeah.
like he's not coming back. Sure.
Let him take that off of Gunther. That would be a huge moment.
Yeah, Sammy
for him.
deserves his moment. Let him
Yeah.
win at SummerSlam.
Done.
That'd be great.
Book it.
Okay, got it. I'll get right on that.
All right.
Hey, Vince. And then he steals it.
I'm a genius.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Damn it.
All right, that is all for fan questions. If you're wondering why Eric, the Slamilton Hamilton, hasn't been here the last couple shows, he's currently dealing with a family matter. He's going to be back in, I think, like maybe 2 more shows, like 2 more weeks. But he will be back. That's why he's been gone.
Yep.
But other than that, make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt or hat at ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. You can get your Tony Khan t-shirt at bonfire.com/
Thanks, guys.
and become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. We got weekly AEW recaps, brackets, movie reviews, all that good shit.
Yes.
So many episodes.
Yes.
So many podcasts.
It's great.
So
I'll leave you with this.
yeah,
Stupid.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong